Will those who join our ranks take pride in all they do without big monies? Will they fall hopelessly in love with Hask as I did and become wedded to their job? Hask will flow through the veins like blood, the driving force through thick, thin fire water, steaming hot offices, broken machines, lack of space. This does sound a little intense, but if you work for Hask, there is really no sitting on the fence. Sarah, with her intelligence and being so insightful, was able to see the big picture. She didn't just look at services. Her goal and her passion, her ability and her talent was to try to help people get a life.
Whenever we would get a tough case, you know, our joke in our intake office would be like, only Sarah could handle this case. She took it on with a smile. She really felt like every Yiddish neshama needed to be helped, and no matter what, she was gonna be there for them.
Sarah's motto was that we have to look at the person's abilities, not at their disability. Because when you work with people who have disability, really the inclination is to focus on the disability. Sarah never saw people like that. She developed relationships with the people that she worked with and saw them as real human beings.
She helped me get through possibly one of the toughest periods of my entire life. There's pretty much almost no words that can really describe what she's done for me.
When she did something, she really tried hard to get it, and most of the time she did get it for me. Like if she couldn't get it, she was like, you know, she wouldn't give up until she got it. Because she was really trying to help me out, you know. She became more like a friend instead of a case manager.
I don't even know what I would do if I didn't have Sarah. Her presence was like light up the room. I can even imagine hearing that squeaky, raspy, high-pitched toned voice of hers. Like, hey, Matthew, how are you? Like, yeah, what are you doing here? She would welcome me with open arms. She would tell me what's the matter, what can I do for you, what's the problem.
She had a tremendous, tremendous amount of knowledge to share. In so many different ways. Whether she was talking about her recent Covey book that she read and her, you know, her highlighted notes in all of those books and what that meant to her. Whether she was talking about her gardening, how important that was to her. I loved especially when she showed up to work in her like huge sun hat, saying that she had just spent the morning in the garden because she needed it.
I was in her house with circus 6 years ago. And there was like bamboo, there were birth of paradise flowers, there were so many flowers. I literally thought that she had them all, both all around the world, to actually captivate my, you know, my senses, and like, you know, it was really amazing.
The next one she wrote actually for one of our parties to celebrate my birthday on September 28th, 2000. And a personal thank you for putting up with weird shtick and for being person-centered and wanting to know what makes everyone tick, and for being willing to raise the bar and not regress and go backwards, because we have come so far, and not even discouraging anyone trying to catch a star.
I remember at one point, one of the individuals that we worked with was looking for a job, and she called like literally 30 people that she knew who knew this person from all walks of life, and she sat them all in one room with a whiteboard and a marker, and she said, okay, we need to find so-and-so a job. Who is here to help? And she like started a cheering squad for this person, and she took notes on this board, and she's like, okay, this person likes flower arranging. Okay, who knows flower shops? Who knows anybody in a flower shop? Who knows people in a wedding hall that organize flowers? I mean, she literally took this person apart and all of her dreams on this whiteboard And you know what? This person is a functioning member of society today, working in an office, in a place where she wanted to work. Anybody involved in anybody that she worked with, she took you along with her. You were like, she was on a roller coaster and you were on her roller coaster. And there was nobody that was allowed to stop. There was no pulling the brakes. It was, we are on this mission until we get to the end, and the end is only gonna be success.
She was very entertaining. She made us all laugh. So much laughing in that department that Sarah created a certain mood.
Everything that she would ever do would always come back to like her life as being a Jew, as being a frum Jew, as being a Hasidic woman, like that was very important to her. The different Torahs that she would share or things that she would share about the Rebbe, that she would interject in everything that she did. Her Hasidus was so a part of her and so internal, it would come out in anything she spoke about.
Our world was enriched by Sarah being part of it, our world at Hask. And we now miss her smile, her passion, her humor. But most of all, we just miss Sarah.
With Sarah being gone, you know, it's kind of like a void, you know. I mean, my life has been nothing but miraculous to her. It's a little bewildering of how she's like not here anymore.
Not having her here is a real loss. It's a loss to her colleagues, it's a loss to her family, it's a loss to the people that she serviced and worked with, and it's a loss to me.
It was really nice to meet her, to get to know her spunkiness, you know. She was really nice to me. She always helped me a lot. And she'll be missed. I'll miss her a lot, you know.
Hask was a much richer place with Sarah in it. And now that's gone.
I remember her, you know, sitting in this chair. Just twiddling away her fingers on the keyboard. I really don't know how far I would have come if I didn't have her. I didn't have Sarah Behrman. Wow. I mean, I never had anyone that had that much passion for me outside of my family. It was just phenomenal.
We are dedicating the case management conference room in her memory. It's going to be called the Sarah Behrman Conference Room. Everybody is very happy that there will be a permanent room and a plaque in that room so that we can together remember Sarah. We also are going to be having an annual award, which we are deciding on the name of the award, but it's going to also be in her memory to recognize a staff member who excels at implementing person-centered philosophy.
Sarah, you have been more than anyone could have ever hoped for, dreamed for, or lived for. You have been an integral part of Hask. You just seem to know anyone and everyone inside and out, like they're your own children.
I wish you was still my case manager, you know, when I really loved you, cared about you. And I'll miss you.
Take easy in Shemayim. take it easy and get it in.